Spirit of the season, this is Christmas time. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. Fill your hearts with Christmas cheer, 9-5's gonna make it right.
Yo, I turn up the dial, like Christmas style. Power 9-5 with the Christmas style. Vibes we a play for the whole holiday. Call up like gift and Santa sleigh. Whether you're cold there foreign or warm in a yard, power the station, the lock on me down. Tuna drop like snowflake. From a Christmas or radio, a power the first pick.
Here comes Power 9, here comes Power 9, here comes Power 9-5. It's the spirit of the season, this is Christmas time. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. Fill your hearts with Christmas cheer, 9-5's gonna make it right.
Power 95, the spirit of the season. The views expressed in the following program aren't necessarily those of Power 95. Ladies' Room comes to you compliments of Renwick and Thompson Limited, agents for Western Union, and Beacon Insurance.
It's time to do better. Beacon's Be Better Group Health Plan now offers new and improved options that make health insurance affordable for small to medium businesses. Good medical cover gives you a competitive edge and takes care of the people that take care of your business. Get a better plan to build a better business. Call Beacon or log on to beacon.co.tt for more info today.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they're prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
Up and running once again. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the show. It is Wednesday, November 30th, the final Wednesday in the month of November. Shout out to all the Sagittarians. Happy Wednesday to each and every one of you. Good morning, Marianne. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Shantae. Terrence. Are we inside? I'm outside. It's nice outside. 2 cruise ship in port. City's bustling right now. The taxi and tour operators, they're definitely making their dollars. Yeah, 2 big ones. So got into town this morning and I was like, okay. You know, there's just a lot of visitors mingling around, the market vendors. They're out. Hope they can get some sales, you know, with a little money in their pockets, Christmas holiday, and be able to take care of their family and what have you. So it's looking pretty in the city today. Plus, it's not raining. The sun is out, but it's not like hot, you know. There's that nice cool breeze. Listen, if y'all are on the rock, you have to get up early, like 5:30 thereabouts, to catch that really nice chill, that fresh, crisp air that you get as soon as you open your window or your door. Listen, there's no price you can pay put on that. You know it's Christmas when you feel that breeze, that nice little crisp, chilly breeze. Yeah, it's definitely blowing. And we are 24 days away from Christmas, my favorite time of the year. Love me some Christmas, from doing the decorating and the food and the family and friends, and it's just a feel-good time of year. I really love Christmas. Changing up your curtains and maybe changing your furniture if you can't afford to, you know, just sprucing things up a bit. Like, you know, it's equivalent to sort of spring cleaning. Christmas is our spring cleaning. You know, we give our homes a thorough cleaning. Already seeing people start power washing their yard and walls and what have you. So it's going to be a good one. You know, 2 years of not having Christmas like we know it. I think this one is going to be a good one. Deborah Crony, I need to see your menu, please. I need an idea as to what I'll be eating. So you and Cicely's son can discuss amongst yourselves what I'll be enjoying for Christmas. Morning, Sugar Babe. Morning, Joan. Good morning, Rita. Good morning, Jackie Chaiton. Who else is here? Morning, Audrey. Yes, indeed, we are enjoying the last of November. Morning, Christelle. Morning, Leno. Thanks, Shante. Good morning, Carla. Morning, Auntie. Morning, Carla. Morning, Laurel. Crony, don't come yet. Morning. I'll tell you what to do. Morning. Thank you so much, Carla. Good morning, Jackie, Douglas Adams. Morning, Sheldon. Jacqueline. Shein. That's my Shein top. Y'all can see what y'all want Shein, but Shein is, listen, I'm living on Shein. This is Shein right here. This is Shein. Anywho's, as I was saying, Jackie, oh boy, morning Nissy, morning Patsy, morning Patrina, Sasha, good morning. They say curiosity does kill the cat, eh? But curiosity killed my eye yesterday. Jackie, y'all are really getting out on Mac platform, you know. These days, and I'm sure pretty much most of you on the live know what I'm talking about, it is so hard to trust people. And I keep saying to people, you know what? It's important to live your truth so nobody can use it against you. So you wouldn't feel bad when something happens. Live your truth. If that's what you are, that's your preference, be that. But it's a really sad situation. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. I know what it's like to face public ridicule. I know what it's like to have people, you know, passing judgment, have people saying the most. It's not the best feeling in the world. And to the individual, I pray and hope that you have good friends around who can prop you up. And, you know, times like these, you know who your friends truly are. When you get into a spot or you get into trouble or something and you look around, the folks who are standing by your side regardless, those are your soldiers. You really know, and it's something my mother say all the time, when you're sick and when you're in trouble, that's when you really know who your true friends are, if you really have friends. Or if when you look around, there's nobody but your shadow. Sometimes it's a good and a bad, because that way you know where you really stand in people's lives. But I wouldn't wish that on anyone. I really wouldn't. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm not bunging away. I'm staying. I'm done. Morning, Karen. Morning, Joel. New York in the building. Y'all come on in and share the live, because we have a 3 set of situation going on. Listen, before you're done with people these days, your business is out there. So you have to be so circumspect. You have to be so careful. It's like you can't just be open with your partner and just be, you have to be fearful of, okay, relationship and what's going to put out, what he's going to say, what she's going to say. Y'all ain't trustworthy. I mean, sometimes you have to ask yourself, is this piggy even worth it? Because some of y'all, oh my God. Let's see what this Lee child want. Come down from there. Get off my phone. Thank you. I get a drag dog. Stay on track. Listen, try and do your work, please, and leave me alone this morning. Well, what crony self saying there? Crony, and when you call it, make sure to call and talk about what we're eating for Christmas. Y'all need to discuss the menu amongst yourselves. That's what you need to do. I come down. I'm done. Moving on. There's part 3 to the saga with Mr. James. I'm not going to go into it. All I can tell you folks is to go to my Facebook page and read Mr. James's response to the young lady's response yesterday. It's an ongoing saga and I'm so over it. It's part 1, part 2, and there's part 3. James responded to what the lady said yesterday. So it's on my Facebook page. My Facebook page is public. Go and read it for yourself. I give up with James. Moving on. Now, this is very important. This one here is super important because it's something that happens a lot of the time. Wait, now, y'all ain't sharing the live. What's going on here this morning? Hold on, let me see something. All of they just come and sit down and not. Morning, Maureen. And y'all in, morning, Empress. Morning. Morning, Sonia. Yeah, we up and running again this morning. Morning, Lisa. Alicia, good morning. Yeah, boy, y'all are some petty man and woman these days. Before you even do something, your business on the street, or you're in your house. You already have a good work, yes? I tell you. Anyway, Cicely child, have a good day. Eh? So yeah, morning, Shirley. It's like season 1, season 2. Yeah, that's 3. Yeah, James. I ain't care what James says. James, you're in your feelings still, and you still like the woman. You go tell me what you want. When a man want woman, they just say what they have to say and move on. Morning, Kareem. Yeah, come on in and share the live. Let me see how many of you shared the live before I even proceed. As a matter of fact, I should just cut it off because I find out it does behave as if I had to pay to share the live. Free thing. And now they still have to beg all they. Oh, they like to hear people beg all they. All they just feel good and all they just feel nice when people beg. So we have a very serious situation. I have so many of these in my inbox. I have to start just throwing them out. You all realize I posted like 3 this morning, right? Because it's a lot. It's a lot. So we have this one where, hold on, let me get it. There's 2. The first one kind of tie up like market crab. I mean, even though if I go in, I can't make head or tails out of it because it's all over the place. So this person says, I've been in a relationship for 9 solid years. Early on, why this boy don't stop distracting me? You stew a piece of pork or a little piece of pork left in the pot you want to fight with before it. So I've been in a relationship for 9 solid years. And early on, I made a mistake. She says, early on, I made a mistake and was forgiven. Life went on to normal until 5 years after the incident, my boyfriend started straying. I forgave him. Now, 5 years later, with a beautiful 1-year-old, I found messages on his phone talking to a woman twice my age who he had slept with. I broke things off, but he came back crying and begging and told me nothing happened and his child and I are his sole interest. But he keeps hiding his phone, taking calls late at night, running upstairs early in the morning while I'm in bed to answer to her texts and calls. I told him to take the road, leave me be, but he says he's jamming in her life or still, like a full stop, not wanting to leave, but making sure he will still carry on with his nasty habits that none of them are benefiting from. Well, she says maybe just him. But I ain't seen money flowing or investment being made all this time and energy in this thing. So I'm not sure what advice you want because you cheat, he cheat, we all cheat together. Bim bam, now he's still on it. You change, he's still acting up. You have a choice here. It's pretty simple and easy. It's not working. Stop forcing things. I keep telling y'all, stop forcing relationships, friendships, ponytails. If you're here picky and short and you can't go up in one, stop ramming it with gel and water and edge control and everything and forcing your roots to put it up in a ponytail. Stop forcing friendships. Stop forcing relationship. Stop forcing ponytails. It's not working. It's just not working. Find another style. Stop forcing things. Y'all don't seem to understand that we are living in short times. Time is too short. Life is too precious to waste it on things that no longer serves us. So he's doing all of that. You're seeing all of that. You know all of that. But yet still, you're carrying on. You have a choice. Let's stop acting like we don't have choices. Yes, we know change sometimes can be difficult. You're comfortable. You know the person. You don't want to start all over again. You don't want to be alone, yada, yada, yada. But sometimes being alone and being with a peace of mind is being with somebody who's stressing you 24/7, 365. The best thing in the world is to go to sleep at night with peace of mind. You can sleep without a stitch of clothing. Your behind exposed to the breeze is the best feeling in the world. No problems whatsoever. Mr. Ray, good morning, Salvan. How are thou? Hope all is well. Yeah. I don't know why we continue to fight up behind situations that no longer serves us. It's not working. You're aware of what he's doing. Call it a day. Unless you have the energy to continuously be police and security guard and CID and FBI and having to One day be and just listen, don't leave me alone this morning. Let me do the people work again pay for. Two of them don't pay me, you know. To be honest, at this point, none of all in our profit except my work are doing. So I don't know what two of you leave me alone. So, if you cheated and he decided to give you another chance, you... I ate you pork yesterday, Debbie. And I'm a little bit dead. That's what I'm making confusion for. I plan to go home and eat it with two young fig. So take me whole morning for pizza. Hi boy. So you cheated first apparently because, like you said, you made a mistake and was forgiven. He agreed to give you another chance. 5 years later, you have a baby, 1 year old, and now he has started. So it's like fair exchange, no robbery. But if you think that he's being disrespectful and this behavior continues, you have two choices. You either stay or you leave. Because if he's focused somewhere, then you need to move on with your life. So according to you, you're not benefiting. And him doing what he's doing is not benefiting the two of you either. So there's no investment. There's nothing. So move on. The end. Thank you. So we have another problem with this problem and them. I tell you, this man and him is problem. Y'all keep thinking it's joke when I call them problems, but it's problems. Because for the life of me, I can't understand how as a husband you don't see this as a problem. So Miss Lady says, okay, so we're moving on. Second situation that I want to really focus more on. Because finances can be an issue in relationships if it's not dealt with properly. So the lady says, good morning, Aruna. So I have a situation I would like advice on. I've been married for 3 years, and for the most part, myself and my husband have a good relationship. Before we married, we did discuss finances, and we thought it would be better if we had a joint account, with me being in control of paying the bills, etc., as he's often very busy. Fast forward to last week, I realized not one, not 100, but $3,000 was missing from the account. So I asked, what was the reason? Only to find out he gave it to the mother of his son, who he says is struggling financially at the moment, even though he takes care of his son. Now he's saying I'm selfish because I felt like he should have told me before and he says he didn't think he needed to consult me. His response is, it's also his money. Am I wrong for being upset? Of course you're not wrong for being upset. Listen, the petty in me, the way my pettiness set up, that'll be the first and last we ever have any money conversation. Why? I know exactly how much I put in. I'm going to remove all what I put in, put it where it belongs by itself, my account, and leave him to do what he wants with his remainder. Because it's not like $200. And if you claim to have, that is what it's called, a joint, Joint, joint account, meaning the two of you have some say in what happens there. And it's not a case of people just taking out and doing what they wish. 100 here, 200 there, no problem. But for something as $3,000 going up the road, you don't think it's necessary to say to your wife, hey, Samantha, Jane, Jill, Jack, whatever her name is, having some issues, problems this month, can't pay your bills, can't pay your rent, whatever. And of course, that's where my child lives. Can I how can we help her? And it shouldn't be a me situation, but a we situation. How can we help her? she's having a difficult time right now. Instead, you take on your own and pull out your $3,000 and claiming it's your money too. And you don't think that is disrespectful to your wife to have to ask you or to find out, by the way, that you took the money out to help your ex because she's having some she's struggling financially at the moment, and you don't see that as a problem. That is why in cases like this, to me, joint account supposed to be for bills, household expenses, whatever around the home, whatever the case might be, and you have your separate account where you can do your own business. Whether it's to do your hair, you could lend a friend a change, it's out of your account. Joint accounts aren't meant to be for that, so I'm not sure how y'all decided on how this joint account is going to work. It seems as though you just merged your two accounts together into one, your money, his money into one, and now you have an issue with him, withdrawing money, even though it may be his portion out of the money. I still think you need to consult. To me, it's just a principle. I don't know if I'm wrong, but I think it's just the principle about it. Yes, you have your money, but the principle, just let her know. And like I said, if it's joint, then the conversation should be how we can assist, how we can help her, and not him going behind her back and giving child mother $3,000. Then again, who even know if it's a child mother? It's another road to go down, yeah? Because I certainly wouldn't have a joint account to begin with all my money in it. You're supposed to have your personal account, and then we agree on a fixed amount every month. We're going to deposit $500 or $200 in this joint account for household expenditure or for whatever. But your personal account, you do whatever you want. We're both working. You do what you want with your personal account. I do likewise. But we have one that is solely for household purposes, expenditure. But to me, that is asking for problems when you deposit all of your money. Is already a ticklish issue. Whether you have $5 or the person at $10, it's already something that causes strain on relationships to even just be so laissez-faire about it. Joint, and homeboy saying it's also his money, and he didn't see the need to consult you to help his ex who is going through a financial bind right now. Brian had a very nice comment that I liked. Guys, you can chime in though. Is she wrong? Let me see.
Yeah, good day. Tell James Cool himself, eh? This is no Jerry Springer show. Tell James Cool himself. Anyway, secondly, that situation, homeboy, come last. You need, regardless of what you need the money for, you should have notify or, share the situation with your other half. You come last Friday. Miss, that's a no-brainer. I mean, at the end of the day, you know what you have to do now. You know what I mean? Because I think that stuff like that will become a problem. So better you all just have you all separate account and put the bills on the table and let the money come after. But the accounting won't work. Because it's not like 100 you go out and spend with the boys and them and 200 yeah thing. But that situation it wasn't nice. Why should not take that step?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I like when men can be honest about it, and not because, that is man, let me just say anything. It's not like 100 or 150. Imagine you're being in charge of finances, of paying the bills and everything, and you check account, you see a $3,000 just bounce out of the account. And when you ask man have more attitude than telling you're selfish. She never said she had a problem with him helping, but the point is, at least inform her. Why would people really getting married for these days? If you still want to do your own thing at your own pace, why people just don't be single? And have lived their own lives. You were together, but you're doing your bills, he's doing his bills. Because I honestly believe this is a conversation you need to have. What else are you hiding behind her back? What else are you doing that she isn't aware of? That you can't just say, how can we help? Because based on what she said, he took the money to give to the mother of his son, who he says is struggling financially at the moment, even though he takes care of his son. So the son isn't an issue. So I don't know if the child mother lost her job or she's behind on rent, bills, whatever the case might be. That is something you say to your wife, so and so is going on with Jill. How can we help? How much you think we can contribute? Instead of you catching an attitude and telling the lady she's selfish for because you think he should have told you. What is this? Where is it? If anybody here is selfish, it's you. Morning. Hello? Why, morning.
Mm-hmm. Now, first scenario. The definition of stupid is knowing the truth, saying the truth, having evidence of the truth, but not doing the truth. And not acknowledging the truth. So that's gone there. Secondly, homeboy, nah, I can't support you there. You have big glass. You have big glass. You're laughing. The English language is a hard language to understand, but joint. We know what joint means. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Joint means both of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
That is where conversation comes in. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's both of all your money. It's not yours alone.
So in his head, he's probably thinking, okay, well, I put in money, so I have money there, so I could take out whatever I want. But it's no longer, it's done. There's no me and I. It's ours. Got into the milk of children, it's wheeze.
It's wheeze. It's we money. It's us own. It's not your money anymore. It's us money now. You understand? So, you have to consult the madam and say, hey, you know what? Son on the side of my ex has another problem. I mean, I like to give a little assistance, and deal with it. But, yeah, homeboy, you come last. You come real last. And see, that is what has caused women to build up that mistrust and have all kind of thing about man, because who knows what else you're doing?
My point exactly. What else you're hiding?
Who knows what else you're hiding? How we know is the ex-child mother you give. You see, that is where the moment has come CID, FBI, Scotland Yard, all kind of thing, all this mess us up. Homeboy,
a little better than that.
Yeah, it's come better. Really better too. Really better.
Thanks so much. All right, bye-bye. Morning, Randy Dick. Randy, where are you again? Anguilla or Antigua? Anyways, I think Anguilla. Says I have the ladies in the office cursing because he's taking the man's side. Why are you taking the man's side, Randy? Why are you taking his side? There's no side there to take. At the end of the day, it's not like he's obligated to help her. He's already doing what he's supposed to do where his child is concerned and making sure that his child is taken care of. He's not under any obligation whatsoever to assist her. But if he chooses to, I just think the whole principle of the matter is to inform his wife, who also is a part of that joint account, about what he plans to do. Ask her opinion or her thoughts on how he should go about doing it. You never know based on the situation, because like she said the child mother is going through some financial struggles. Who knows? Maybe she could have contributed from her part as well. But this is what creates mistrust, and you start having little issues, little things. You start looking at things that you probably didn't pay attention to before. You start looking at it now side eye. These are the things that cause relationships to start going south. Because if we're in this together, if we have a joint account together, it's supposed to be we, not me, and not I, and not you. It's our joint account. So now that is definitely going to create some friction. And she's going to start watching him side eye every time she realizes more than $200 or $300 comes out of the account. What is he doing with it? So a lot of the times we could avoid things. But we don't. What happened in there? Why am I Why the thing gone off? It's saying that the live video has ended. What happened? I didn't do anything. You're having trouble streaming to Facebook. This means it's possible stream has ended. What's going on with Mark this morning? It just says the live ended. I didn't do anything. I didn't touch anything. I need to call somebody for real. Hold on. Give me a sec, guys. I don't think it's on. It just dropped off. No, it just dropped off. What's going on with Mark this morning? Hold on, guys. The live just it just ended abruptly. Just a James cut us off. It just ended. I don't know why. Yep, it's not on. It's on. It's on YouTube, but it's not on. It's not on Facebook. So let me end it and come back again and see what's going on.